Welcome to the legendary Long Beach circuit. It's Thursday evening and we're set for another thrilling night of sprint race action.
This place is incredible. As a driver, Long Beach demands a lot of precision. There's no room for error on these streets, and the walls come up fast.
Absolutely. This is race 4 of 15 in our championship, event 2 of 5 overall. Elliott Norton leads the pack with 97 points and 3 wins. But Daniel Cochise is hot on his heels.
Cochise, an AM driver, is really impressing this season. Don't forget, there are also separate class championships for the Pro-Am and AM drivers, adding another layer of intensity to every battle.
And with all 3 races tonight, every position is vital. Let's dive into the action. And the lights are out. We are green here at Long Beach. Race 4 of the championship is underway.
Massive intensity into turn 1. Everyone fighting for that prime real estate on the opening lap.
Daniel Cochise is on a charge already. He's picked off Neil Constable-Berry and now Chris Stokes in quick succession.
It really is. That's excellent early race pace from the AM driver. Now he's sliced past Callum Walker as well. He's making up those grid positions fast.
Absolute chaos in the pack. Mac McFarquhar, the pole sitter, has dropped down to 7th.
I saw that coming. It was a really aggressive start from the drivers behind. And look at John Bentucky. He's just leapfrogged John Strop and is now P3.
Wow, incredible battle for P3. John Strop is trying everything he can against Neil Constable-Berry. Constable-Berry holds on, but Strop takes it back just as quickly.
That's proper wheel-to-wheel racing. They're trading places lap after lap. Great to see these drivers pushing each other so hard for position.
Mac McFarquhar is making his way back up. He's just dispatched Neil Constable-Berry, moving into P5.
He's really found his rhythm now. After that difficult start, the Pro-Am driver is showing his class, now past Chris Stokes.
Fantastic recovery drive so far from a pole sitter. He's got his sights set higher than P4. Oh no, we have a big incident.
It looks like Neil Constable-Berry has found the wall. That's a nasty hit in what has been a tough race for some.
Mac McFarquhar continues his charge. He's just gone past Nigel Walters for P3.
That's a crucial move for McFarquhar, solidifying his podium hopes. Walters will be disappointed to lose that spot.
Another incident. Daniel Cochise is into the barriers.
That's a big hit for Cochise. Long Beach has claimed another victim, and the AM championship leader will be frustrated after his early progress.
Callum Walker on the move. He's just overtaken Jimmy Lindo.
Good clean move from Walker, pushing further up the order and into a point-scoring position.
Oh, Daniel Cochise has had another incident with the wall.
It's so easy to make a mistake twice at Long Beach when you're pushing hard after an initial error. He's hit it again.
He's struggling out there right now. Another big contact for Cochise. John has dropped into the wall. He's had a moment there and lost a place to Nigel Walters.
Oh, he's hit it again. That's going to cost him valuable time and potentially more positions on track. Long Beach really punishes any lapse in concentration.
Chris Stokes fighting hard, and he's taken P3 from John Strop. What a move.
Astrop is trying to fight back immediately. He knows how important every point is for the Pro Championship.
And Strop has repaid the favor. He's back past Stokes.
Oh, but Stokes has gone into the barriers. So unfortunate after such a good battle.
Another incident for Chris Stokes.
He's found the wall again. Long Beach is proving to be a real test of endurance for many drivers tonight.
Collision. Callum Walker and Daniel Cochise have come together.
That looked like a racing incident. Both drivers certainly pushing the limits on these tight streets. They're really in the wall.
And it's Mac McFarquhar who takes the checkered flag. A dominant performance from pole position here at Long Beach.
What an outstanding drive. He brought it home perfectly, never putting a wheel wrong after that initial wobble. A well-deserved win for the Pro-Am driver.
Nigel Walters crosses the line for second place. From P3 on the grid, what a fantastic result for him.
He'll be absolutely delighted with that podium finish. His best result yet, securing valuable points for the AM championship.
John Strop rounds out the podium, taking third place. A hard-fought race for the pro driver.
Despite a couple of moments, he kept pushing and secured strong points. That's crucial for the pro classification.
So Mac McFarquhar takes a dominant win in race 4. A stellar drive from the pole sitter, especially after a tricky start.
Nigel Walters securing a fantastic P2, his first big points haul, and while Daniel Cochise showed early pace, the unforgiving walls of Long Beach ultimately cut him out. It was a race of attrition for many, but great action throughout.
What a shake-up in the championship standings after that last race. We have a new leader heading into race 5.
Mac McFarquhar, after his dominant win, rockets from third all the way to first, now on 109 points. Elliot Norton, who didn't score, has dropped to fourth.
And look at the leap for Nigel Walters. From 0 points, he's now jumped to 12th place in the overall standings after that brilliant second-place finish.
It just shows how quickly things can change. Daniel Cochise holds P2, but John Astrop is now a very close third. Every point is going to count tonight.
Here we go for race 5, and it's Daniel Cochise on pole position after the reverse grid from the last race.
This is exactly what reverse grids are designed for, to shake things up. It puts the drivers who struggled last time right at the front, and the winners right at the back. It's a huge opportunity for Cochise to bounce back.
Indeed, he's second in the championship, but Mac McFarquhar, our new championship leader, starts down in P7. John Astrop, currently P3 overall, is P5 on the grid.
And that means the faster drivers will really have to work for it. They'll be relying on good racecraft and finding gaps where there aren't any. For drivers like Callum Walker in P3 or Nigel Walters in P6, this is their chance to grab big points.
The lights are out, and we are green for race 5 here at Long Beach.
Massive grid, lots of cars side by side. Everyone jostling for position on this tight street circuit.
Jimmy Lindo, starting P8, is on a fantastic charge early. He's already picked up places, now past Mac McFarquhar.
Excellent start from the AM driver. He's also moved past Nigel Walters. He's really making the most of this reverse grid, finding gaps where others can't.
John Astrop, P3 in the championship, is making his way forward.
He's just a slip past Chris Stokes, moving into P4. The pro driver is showing his pace and pushing for those crucial championship points.
Mac McFarquhar, our championship leader, is starting to climb through the field.
He's just made a move past Chris Stokes, and now he's got Callum Walker in his sights too.
He's through on Walker as well. McFarquhar is making swift progress from P7.
Oh, we have contact. Stokes, McFarquhar, and Cochise all involved.
Absolute chaos in the middle of the pack. McFarquhar has been hit and dropped several places.
He's had another big hit. It's difficult to see exactly who made contact there, but it's a real pileup.
And McFarquhar is in the wall again. What a torrid few seconds for the championship leader. Multiple cars involved in that incident. It's absolute pandemonium out there.
John Astrop, Neil Constantine, Chris Stokes, Mac McFarquhar, Daniel Cochise, so many drivers caught up in that. This track is punishing right now.
We've seen multiple collisions and cars in the barriers. The track is littered with debris.
This is going to require immediate intervention from race control. There's just too much on track.
And as expected, the safety car has been deployed.
A much-needed reset for this race after all that early drama. The drivers will be relieved to see the pace car.
The field is bunched up behind the safety car, and it will be coming in this lap.
Get ready for the restart. All the drivers will be jostling for position into turn 1 when we go green again.
And we are back to green. Jimmy Lindo is flying on the restart.
He's made a bold move on John Astrop and taken the lead. What a brilliant restart from the AM driver.
Chris Stokes making moves. He's just gone past Daniel Cochise.
And straight through on Nigel Walters too. Stokes is finding his rhythm and pushing hard through the field.
Oh no, Nigel Walters has found the wall.
That's a tough break for Walters after a strong showing in the last race. Long Beach really bites hard.
Mac McFarquhar has had another incident.
It's been a really bruising race for our championship leader. He's had a second hit there.
Chris Stokes is on the attack. He's just past Jimmy Lindo.
Lindo fights back. Oh, but they've made contact. Both drivers are spinning.
Another incident for Mac McFarquhar.
He's really had to fight the car and the circuit today. It's been a tough one for the championship leader.
Chris Stokes is absolutely flying now. He's just taken the lead from John Astrop.
What a superb move from the Pro-Am driver. He's been incredibly consistent and fast since the restart.
Jimmy Lindo has crashed into the barriers.
That's a real shame for the AM driver. He's had a strong race, but the walls have claimed him now.
Oh, Daniel Cochise is in the barriers again.
He's really struggling to keep it off the walls in these closing stages.
Another hit for the AM championship contender.
This circuit really bites if you're not absolutely precise, especially when the tires are wearing.
He's had a brutal end to this race.
A real shame after his strong start to the season.
And Chris Stokes crosses the line to take a brilliant victory in race 5.
What a drive from Stokes. From P4 on the reverse grid, he showed incredible pace and consistency to take the win.
Mac McFarquhar, the championship leader, finishes in second place. What a recovery.
Absolutely incredible. After all that chaos and those multiple incidents, for the Pro-Am driver to finish P2 from P7, that's just pure grit.
And Jimmy Lindo brings it home for third. A fantastic podium finish for the AM driver.
From P8 on the grid, that's a sensational result for Lindo. He scored some big points for the AM championship tonight.
What a chaotic race 5 here at Long Beach. Chris Stokes takes a well-deserved win after navigating absolute pandemonium.
Indeed, it was a race of attrition, especially in the early stages with that massive multi-car incident that brought out the safety car. Mac McFarquhar's recovery drive for P2 was truly remarkable, and Jimmy Lindo had a fantastic run to the podium from P8.
Another race, another shake-up in the championship. Mac McFarquhar has extended his lead at the top, now on 136 points after that incredible recovery drive.
And what a jump for Chris Stokes. His victory rockets him from 9th all the way to 3rd, just behind Daniel Cochise. He's showing real championship potential.
Daniel Cochise holds on to 2nd. But Neil Constable-Berry and Jimmy Lindo have also made big gains, pushing up into the top 7.
It's so tight amongst the AM drivers. And for the Pro-Ams, Stokes has made a huge statement. Every point is absolutely vital with just 10 races left.
Race 6 is moment away, and it's Nigel Walters starting on pole position.
A massive chance for the AM driver after his P2 finish last race. He's earned this front spot.
Right beside him, championship leader Mac McFarquhar in P2. He's perfectly placed to extend his lead tonight.
And Daniel Cochise, 2nd in the championship, starts P3. This top 3 could define the early stages of race 6.
And the lights are out. Race 6 is go here at Long Beach.
Super intense into turn 1. Everyone is pushing hard for track position.
Dominic Fovardieu making an early move. He's just gone past Chris Stokes.
Good awareness from the Pro-Am driver. That's a solid start for him, looking to gain valuable track position.
Neil Constable-Berry in a feisty battle. He's just exchanged positions with Callum Walker.
And Constable-Berry has made a fantastic move on John Buntakis, but then contact with Mac McFarquhar. They're both in the wall.
Chris Stokes is on the move now.
He's made a clean pass on John Buntakis. Stokes is looking for more points after his win in the last race.
John Astrop on the attack. He's just taken a position from Callum Walker.
Good move from the pro driver. Oh, but they've made contact. Walker and Astrop are into the barriers.
Oh, contact between Daniel Cochise and Nigel Walters. Walters is spun around.
That looked like a definite shunt. Cochise has been hit with a penalty for punting Walters off.
Walters has lost the lead and multiple positions after that incident.
He's really dropped down the order, now behind Cochise and Astrop. That's so frustrating for him.
And John Buntakis has just gone past Walters as well.
Walters is struggling. He's in the wall. This is tough for the pole sitter.
Another contact for Walters with the barrier, and Dominic Fovardieu goes through. Daniel Cochise has found the wall. A big hit for the championship contender.
And he's collected John Buntakis in the process. They're both into the wall.
Nigel Walters on the charge after that earlier contact.
He's just found a way past John Buntakis, moving into a strong P3 now after all that drama.
Dominic Fovardieu is losing positions rapidly here.
He's been passed by Daniel Cochise, and now Chris Stokes has also gone through. Neil Constable-Berry is next to gain.
Neil Constable-Berry into the barriers.
He's had contact, and he's in the wall. That's a tough break for the AM driver.
Chris Stokes has found the barriers. He's had a moment there.
And he's hit it again. That's a big impact for Stokes. He's dropped places to Dominic Favargue and Neil Constable-Berry.
Another contact for Chris Stokes. He's really struggling in this section. Daniel Cochise has gone into the barriers.
He's had a tough race with incidents, and he's into the wall again.
Another incident for Daniel Cochise.
He's still struggling out there, the AM driver having a very difficult time keeping it clean.
And it's Jonas Stropp who takes the checkered flag. A brilliant victory in race 6.
What a drive from the pro driver. He navigated all the chaos and put in a superb performance, taking a well-deserved win.
And Jimmy Lindo finishes just behind in P2. So close.
An incredible finish for the AM driver. He's been consistently quick all race and fully earned that second place.
What a thrilling end to Event 2 here at Long Beach. Jonas Stropp takes a crucial victory in race 6, a superb drive from a pro driver.
Jimmy Lindo's P2 was fantastic for the AM Championship, and Nigel Walter's recovery to P3 was truly impressive after that early contact. It was another race of high attrition, but the championship leaders all found ways to score valuable points.
What an evening of racing we've had here at Long Beach. 3 incredible sprint races, and the championship standings have been completely reshaped.
Absolutely. Daniel Cochise, despite some challenges tonight, finishes the event as our new championship leader. That's a huge shift from Elliot Norton, who started the night in P1.
And look at Chris Stokes, climbing from 9th to 4th overall after his superb victory in race 5. Jonas Stropp also makes a big jump into 3rd after his win in the final race.
But perhaps the most impressive performance over the 3 races goes to Nigel Walters. Starting the night with 0 points, he's catapulted himself into the top 8. What a night of action!